Hey, it's your girl Moni 69 Ways, and I'm here to talk about this new show that's on Oprah Winfrey network. uh yeah, so it's a new show called Heart and Hustle Houston. I saw the trailer for it one time. Like, okay, that seemed to be interesting and different. Especially different from the other show that I used to do called Love and Marriage Huntsville. So it seemed like it was interesting to me, so I decided to come on down here to talk about it on this lunch break, as you will. Yeah, so if you are new here, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit the like button for me, and share this video out if you enjoyed this new show called Heart and Hustle. I greatly appreciate it. And we are about to get into it. So this is a new show, but I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna get everybody name right. Okay, so this is episode 1. Okay, and it's gonna take me some time to get to learn these ladies' name. Um, so let's. Oh, there we go. These are the beautiful ladies of Heart and Hustle Houston. Um, the these are the ladies. These are some boss ladies. These must be some boss ladies in Houston because I do not recognize no one. Like there's like no. I'm a northerner, so I wouldn't recognize these ladies. Probably somebody in the South or they know their influence or whatever. Who in Texas, and yeah, so let's get to know these ladies. I found this show right here versus other shows on right now. It's very grown. It's like very real for us, like relationship wise and real life things for us, business, yeah, business and relationships and family. So it's like real things that we go through as women, not just women, it's people in general. Yes. Hey there, Miss Kira Speaks. You just being nosy. Okay. Thanks for coming by, stopping by, being nosy. I greatly appreciate it. So this is a new show that's on. You should check it out. When you have time. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. So first up, we got look. I might butcher her name, Latoria Lemons. She's 36. They consider her the hopeless romantic. Okay. We said she is best known for her Lemon Lime Light Media, her award-winning company, Lemon Light Media, I should say, and her Maya philanthropy work. She is what some have described as a force in the entertainment, hospitality, and PR industry, kicking off her PR career at 19. That's what's up. Um, she has been dominating ever since with her infectious personality and determination. There is no challenge too big for Latoria Lemons. However, don't be fooled by her loving personality and charm. If someone tries to comfort her, she is quick to make sure they remember who she is. After the sudden loss of her father, who was also her best friend, she is determined to find the love of her life and begin to settle down. Wanting 5 kids in total. She is feeling the pressure getting older and realized that no one man measured up to how great her dad was. Hope to inspire those that she encountered and continue to help others to live out their dreams, all while making hers come true. Wow. I ain't know. Ooh, this is my first time reading it. I ain't know she want 5 kids. Oh, Lord, the time is ticking. The time is ticking, girl. You gotta find a man, marry the man, and want these 5 kids. Ooh, yeah. Hey Shayna, thank you for stopping by. Yes, you need to watch. This is a good show. I'm not gonna hold you, especially as the episode continue on. I was like, okay, it's like real conversation, real topics, like you can grab out of it. Um, let her live. Let her live. So we're gonna move on to Alaina Salisbury. She's 38. She is considered the H-Town glam girl. So Alaina is the visionary founder and CEO of Color du Jour, a beauty empire known for elevating the artistry game and empowering the next generation of makeup artists. With years of influence in the industry, she's more than a businesswoman. She's a mentor, a trailblazer, and an inspiration to thousands. As a loving mom and devoted leader, she balances boss life and family with heart, hustle, and humility. After nearly 15 years of marriage, she's stepping into a new chapter with strength, clarity, and love. Alaina is simultaneously working on finding herself while trying to preserve her marriage. However, having it all is never easy, and at times these two goals are causing conflict. Rather than peace, forcing Alaina to have to make hard decisions between her happiness and her marriage. Proud mother of two kids, Alaina is known for her warm spirit and fierce work ethic and aims to bring beauty inside and out of every space she's entered. So that's Alaina Salisbury for you, okay? So after I go through the ladies, this episode was mainly heavy on Alaina's story for sure. Um yeah. Okay, next up, who else we got? We got Ro Pichardo. She's 39. She is considered the nightlife queen. Um, so Ro is a powerhouse entrepreneur, hospitality innovator, and cultural curator who's redefining the art of connection. Okay. Known for her sharp business instinct and magnetic presence. Ro has built a reputation as a leader in the restaurant and nightlife world, transforming concepts into iconic destinations. As a single mother, Ro embodies Sicilian. Look, she embodies resilience, ambitions, and her journey in the male-dominated hospitality industry has understandably created a tough exterior, which has allowed her to thrive and dominate in that space. However, those who truly know her sees the depth beneath the tough exterior. A woman with a sweet soul who loves deeply. Her biggest personal goal is to be more vulnerable with those she loves and learn how to be softer with her friends and family. After leaving her restaurant, Ro is currently building more businesses through her consulting company. It's called Organized Chaos Group, and she is ready to take them to the next level. These are some bosses. Every time I read, I'm like, okay, they really got something going for themselves. Yeah, so she is trying to power through that male dominated industry of the nightlife of like clubs and stuff and restaurants and bar life. So yeah, good for her. So next up, oh, this firecracker right here, honey. Chloe Cook. They call her the straight shooter because that's what. Hey, as I get into this talk about this episode, you're gonna see what they call her the straight shooter because baby. Okay, so we got Chloe Cook, who was the premier event planner of Houston. Everyone knew if they wanted to have an event to pop off, Chloe was the one who will make it happen. However, after the tragic loss of her husband, Chloe had to take a step back from her event business so that she could be more present for her young daughters. Chloe's natural ability to make any stranger feel like her best friend, coupled with her brilliant personality, to make her a non-unstoppable force to be reckoned with. Chloe is finally getting back to her fun, bright, vibrant self, which includes her recent relationship with a much younger man, Jordan. Oh Lord, they got the boy name here. However, this relationship is causing a rift between Chloe and her eldest son, Nico. who is only 3 years younger than Jordan. Oh no. Although she cares deeply for her son, Chloe is determined to find the balance between being a good mom and having her own happiness. Oh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, that should be interesting. Oh, God, that house. Yeah. So that's Chloe Cooks, y'all. She's 44. She is the straight shooter of the group. Next up we have Labrina Jackson. Not okay, Drea 2.0. Hilarious, Shane. You silly. So we got Labrina Jackson. She is 35. She is considered the Southern Belle of the group. Labrina Jackson is a woman who knows what she wants, goes for it, and won't let anything stop her. Her passion, drive, and compassion are what make her a loving force to be reckoned with. As the owner of the elite spa in Houston, Labrina has begun to solidify herself as one of the few Black women in the spa and wellness space, while simultaneously creating a empire built to last. Labrina has a unique ability as the caregiver of the group and can make anyone feel as if it's just her and them in a room full of hundreds of people. As a wife, a mother, a business owner, sister, friend, Labrina can and will do it all. She can be the life of the party or the best friend holding your feet to the fire. And either way, she'll assure you always feel loved. As a mother of two children and a loving wife, she is determined to learn from her past and her family history and to use that wisdom to break generational curse and build better future for her family. So that is Labrina Jackson. That was a mouthful. So she's like the spa queen. She like the spa queen. She the Southern Belle. She got the spa business, so that's cool. So we gonna last but not least, we're gonna move on to Monique. Look, Monera Page. She's 43 and she is considered Mrs. Perfect of the group. Okay. So Marina Page is a multifaceted powerhouse, a devoted wife, a mother of 4 beautiful daughters, including a set of twins, and an influential career. Woman whose journey embodies the power of faith and resilience and boundless ambition. With a remarkable career spanning 2 decades in the oil and gas industry as highly regarded electrical engineering. Manera's career trajectory took a transformative turn, I should say, as she boldly pivoted into the world of content creation. Manera's exceptional influence has been recognized on a international scale. Have partnered with over 500 major brands across multiple industries. Wow, that's dope. Through her work, Manera continues to inspire countless individuals around the world, demonstrating that success is not just about professional achievement, but also living a life of meaning, purpose, and transformative impact. Personally, Manera is embracing a powerful season of evolving, leaning into vulnerability, and unlearning the emotional walls that she once taught to build. Each day brings her closer to the balance. She redefining her own terms. Okay, that's Monera. She's 43 and considered Mrs. Perfect. That should be interesting. I wouldn't want that label as Mrs. Perfect, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want that label because that's just wild and crazy for me. So these are the ladies of the cast. Okay, there's 6 of them. So yeah, and their husbands and their families. So let's get into this episode. Okay, it was an interesting episode. I took some notes. Okay. So the beginning of the episode, we see Latoria Lemons. She owns a premier restaurant, bar and grill. She just opened with her co-owner. It's called Rain HTX. It's a soft opening. So she invited the ladies. So the first thing is her gathering the ladies, bringing them all together so we could meet our core group, right? So it's a soft opening. She's like trying to get her workers working, but it's like slow moving as she in this soft opening era. So soft opening, you can also see and fix anything that's wrong before you open. Okay. So the service is slow. She kind of irritated with that. And we meet the ladies, Chloe, Labrina, Ro, Manera, and Alaina. So the ladies are talking, drinking, having some drinks. And all of a sudden, the firecracker of the group, they notice Chloe noticed that Alaina is not wearing her wedding ring. So that's what kind of kicked stuff off for me. She said wearing the ring doesn't really mean nothing. I have to agree with that because it could be vice versa with a man not wearing a ring. Men wear rings and women wear rings and they're gonna do what they want to do. That's just point blank in the period on that. So yes. So she don't wear a ring. She been with her husband Josh since her junior year in high school. And he's I think a year older than her, and so they've been together for like 21 years. So like high school sweethearts. She said she's dealing with a lot behind the scenes, and then you got Chloe kind of like pushing and pressuring and asking questions and how about her not wearing her ring, and how she's saying that Alaina is a baddie, and how her husband Josh is ugly. I'm like, what? So you call this woman ugly, husband ugly? It was a lot. It was a lot going on. Yeah, Chloe she was like firing question off at Alaina. It was wild. And then she just said how is it boring to be with the same man all those years? It's boring. She said she need a rotation. And she also shared that she is dating this young man. I don't think they say that name, but I think I said the name in her description. I think his name is Jordan. So she dating this young man named Jordan, who is 16 years younger than her, and around her son age. Her son is Nico. I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I can't be mad at it because men do it too, but it's kind of 17 years is a lot. That's almost 20 years. That's almost 20 years. Like, you live a good chunk of your life by the time you got with this guy. Oh my God. Child, 17 years. He wasn't, how old you were? I guess. So she is dating this 17 years younger man. And also who into young man is Rose. She was kind of quiet in this first meeting, y'all. She was kind of quiet. And they had to let me know, like, oh, you like young men too. Like, had to put her little tea out there too, because Chloe let it be known that her and Rose like good link ups. She had to call Rose to get tips about how dating a young man. I'm like, oh my gosh. And Labrina thinks that it's bad to date someone that's 17 years younger than you. She said because men are already behind on the curve than women, which is true for its maturity and growth. I can admit to that. But like I said, this is not the first time. You might not be comfortable with dating someone younger or seeing someone dating that much younger. Men do it, women do it. Hey, it is what it is. It's a cringe, yes, because you think about like, okay, yeah, like when you was their age, they did not exist. Now she need a young, I guess. But like Labrina said, men are always behind the curve on women. Like for us, their maturity and levels and growing up and stuff. So Labrina was not having it. She didn't care to hear about the 17 years younger man. Um, yeah. So Alaina, she is like going through in silence with her husband because they are living and sleeping in separate rooms. Um, yeah, it's just ooh, yeah. She been with him for 21 years, married 15 years, and they sleeping in separate rooms now. So it's like seem like they grew apart. I should say. Seems like they grew apart. So that was like the meaning of the women. It was like more of Chloe and Alaina going back and forth more than anything. And Latoya, she is irritated about her soft opening and how her servers are moving slow, getting and drinking food out to her homegirls. And she just wanted to invite them to the soft opening of Rain HTX so they can, use their influence or word of mouth or let the people know that she got this restaurant that she is a co-owner of. So we get to the next scene where we see Latoria invited Alaina over to check up on her about the day before when she had met up with the ladies, and she noticed that they was kind of like piling up on her for us her not wearing her ring and her issues within her marriage. Okay, so Alaina over there, she invited her over. She asked her if she's okay about the comments of Chloe of it all. And she just said Chloe is full of opinions, but some of those, and she knew Chloe the longest. Alaina knew Chloe the longest. And she said she had some issue with some of the comments she made. I mean, rightfully so. I'm like, okay, so she said she know her the longest out of all the ladies. I'm like, is it because of the camera she decided to show her ass, or is this how she is? That's my question. Because if you show your ass once these cameras rolling and you start, making comments about my marriage and stuff, and someone know what it is, like, girl, now I gotta side you and question our friendship. Um, and then Chloe said, like, Alaina said that Chloe she could never pull the caliber of man like her husband. That's why she getting those young men. I'm like, okay, not too much, because I don't know what's going on between you and your husband, so not too much. Talking about the caliber of man like her husband. Latoria don't want to get in the middle between Chloe and Alaina of their drama, so she asks Alaina if she's good for her relationship with her husband Josh. And Alaina shared that they trying to figure out the space they want to be in. So they've been in the business together for 10 years, I guess the beauty business. And she said they're gonna separate their brands, and she want to find her own identity. Okay. See, that's what happened when you be with someone. That's most likely gonna happen when you've been with someone since high school. I'm not gonna hold you. That's most likely gonna happen. Like after a while, after years, you want to find your own identity. Okay, because y'all didn't get a chance to grow up, get to know yourself, get to learn yourself. Okay. Um. Yeah, it seemed like y'all were just tied together since high school. Yeah, no, it's a no for me. Yes, Miss Kara speaks. Soon as you put them on the pedestal, caliber boom, they step out on you. Yes, we gonna get there. Anyway, so yeah, so Labrina So Labrina and Will, we get to the next scene. Labrina and Will is having a couples night. Labrina and Will have been together for 10 years. They've been married for 2. Will was a cornerback in the NFL for 8 years. And they live on this, they have like a 5+ acre ranch. They live on a ranch. So that's cool. 5+ acres. So that was cool. So they had a couple night and they invited Manera and her husband Norman, who they was married for like 11 years. This is Manera's the electrical engineer who used to be an electrical engineer. Now she's a full-time content creator. And she also invited Alaina and Josh, who've been together for 21 years and married for 15. And the ladies had went out. They left the guys in the house. They went outside by the fire. And, the girls was like checking on Alaina about her relationship with Josh. And Alaina was being vague about their standing in their marriage. And Alaina was holding back of being transparent with the ladies about her marriage. I guess she just don't feel comfortable at that point in time. Yes. So that's pretty much it. Really much happened right there. So we get another scene, Chloe house, child. We get to Chloe house. This is the one who's dating the 7th. So we get to Chloe house. We see her son Nico, and we also meet. I think they twins, Noah and Nolan. She just said how she was together with her. She had a husband. They was together for 7 years. They got married on the 7th year they've been together. 2 months later, he died from a massive heart attack. And this is the father to her daughters. And she had Nico when she was 20. Yes, Nita. Hey, Nita the diva. Hey, boo. Yes, this is a show. This is a fresh show for me. And I'm invested as the episode went on. I was like, what? So yes, this is a fresh cast. So I enjoyed it, the first episode. So yes, please check it out. Yeah, that is sad that they've been together. Her husband been together for 7 years. They decided to get married on the 7th year. 2 months later, he died of a massive heart attack. That's sad. That is sad. And that's the father of her twin daughters. Yes, please do what the Nita the Diva said. Like the video, subscribe, and comment. Yes, join the community. Please and thank you. Yes, we are chatting about Hard and Hustle Houston, episode 1 on this good lunch break. Yes. So he died 2 months later. That's the sad. And there is some tension between Chloe and her son Nico. Mind you, like I said, she is dating someone around his age and he is not feeling that. She's trying to have a one-on-one talk. Tell him, can you please sit down, talk for 5 minutes? He like, man, he said, I really don't feel like talking. He said, I gotta go. He said, when you come home, I leave. Basically, when you relieve me of my babysitting duties of my sister, I gotta go. He is not feeling his mom, and she's not feeling his attitude up in her house. I mean, he wasn't being disrespectful. He just saying like, I don't feel like talking, because he already know what she want to talk about in front of these cameras. So he's like, nah. Yeah. 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 I could feel him on that, but yeah, he like, no, we is not about to talk. But you gonna have to talk sooner or later about how you feel your mom dating someone around your age. Yeah, so you can't ignore her forever and you living in her house. Yeah, no. Yeah, so they're gonna have to talk it out. And I think as I see in the coming attraction, they will have that conversation later in the season. So we get to the next scene. Latoria invited Ro and Chloe over. Ro tells them that she quit her job at the club. I think the club is called Victory, and the club owner name is Rico. They did a flashback of her talking to Rico, and she said she feel like a robot. She do everything and whatnot, and she just let her know she quit the club. So, and they also said that Latoria, she said she looking for someone. She want a partner. She looking for someone. So they want to hook up, and they think they should hook up with a Nigerian. Even though Chloe said she had dated one in the past and he was a scammer, even though she learned so much from him. I'm like, child, I just chuckled. I just had to chuckle. And she's Latoria had thrown shade at Ro. She said Ro is short for rotation because Ro will have the men in rotation. And I'm not mad at it, but as Ro was talking, she said she kind of ready to settle down. I don't know how true that is, but yeah. That's the Ro and Chloe is the ones who like to date younger men. So yeah. Yes, you talking about Nico. Chloe's son Nico, her oldest son, yeah. He needs to get her ego out of the way with that. He stepped it up. Okay. Nita. Now was it Simon? How come every time he's mentioning Nigeria? Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, why they got to be Nigerian? But okay, that's what Chloe and Ro want to hook up with. But it's gonna be interesting to see if she ever finds someone. Yeah. So Ro is short for rotation. That's what Latoria said about Ro, and she had to keep the man in rotation. And Ro said she does not like a short king. She like the tall ones. She like the ones that 6'5". Okay, and Latoria says she don't mind dating someone short because she's 5'4", so it don't matter to her. So yeah. That was fun. That was a good scene. So we get over to this last scene where Alaina went over to Labrina's house. Labrina is the one who invited her and the other girl over for the couple night with the acres of land or the ranch, who live on the ranch. So Alaina goes over to Labrina's house to talk and open up about her and Josh's relationship. She admits that she wasn't too forthcoming during the couple night when they asked the question about her and Josh. And she just said how she grew up in a family where they all preppy and prim and stuff like that, and then wear a mask to hide what's going on, like what's really going on. Like she got everything together. Like she put on this mask to not show weakness. So here's the question: so being vulnerable with your friends or being vulnerable with whoever, does that consider weakness? I don't know. Is that considered weakness? I don't know about that. So you don't have to put on the front all the time. That got to be tiring as hell. Tiring as hell. But hey, she said she is so programmed and used to doing that so this is like giving the first time she's been vulnerable with a friend. So she opened up to Labrina and she just said how her and Josh are in the state of transition. They haven't fully figured things out. He stays in the guest room because they are not aligned together. They are not on the same page. They are not aligned. She said, but when they do get together, the sex is I guess chef kiss. But she said it's been 2 months since they had sex. So yeah, she said marriage is hard. I was like, yeah, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, it's not easy. Then Labrina decided to open up and share that she'd been cheated on like a doll by Will in his young NFL days. She said the man today is not the man of all those years ago. So I was like, okay. She shared that, and she said she's not ashamed of nothing, but like I guess staying with Sheena's. Alaina also shared that Josh cheated on her during their engagement. Mind you, they've been together, married for 15 years and together for 21. So she just said he cheated during during engagement years, I guess. She didn't want it to be seen as weak because she still married him. Uh she don't know what they don't know what the next steps are. But when she said she don't know what the next steps are, I'm like, it's counseling. It's marriage counseling. That's the next steps. But I think I saw that in the Common Attractions that they do sit down with talk to someone. So we shall see what come out of that. And then then Alaina proceeds to cry for opening it up and letting this go, talking to someone about it, you know. And then she's so happy to talk to Labrina, who can kind of relate on the cheating part and how marriage is not hard. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we shall see. And that's kind of what the episode ended at. Them opening up, being vulnerable with each other and about their relationship and what they went through and what they currently going through. So that was good to see. Yeah. They both had some cheating men in the past. So I don't know what's going on. No, we crazy. That's what I said. I'm like, couple therapy, but we will see that as I saw, like I said in the Common Attractions, that they sat down with someone to talk about their relationships and I guess the next steps because like she said, she's trying to find her own identity. Either she either they outgrown each other because mind you, they've been together since high school. So yeah, and she dealt with. I don't know. She dealt with the infidelity. Did she like got over that, or I don't know how they got over that part. Did they talk it out? Like this can't happen again. I don't know. We shall see as the episodes goes on, as we get to know these ladies and what they all got going on. So that was like the end of the episode 1. So I am hooked. So I'm interested in this cast of women bosses, even though they got a lot going on in their lives. So it should be interesting. These are real women, I should say, with real, real life issues. So it's like relatable. And that's what drew me in the most, because these are some good topics to talk about. Whether you been through it or going through it right now, it's good to talk about it. See how these ladies get through it. We'll talk it out. And also I see some relationships about to be tested, like some contentions between some of the ladies. Yeah, so yeah. The way men and women are socialized so differently, no wonder there's a disconnect. Yeah, it's a disconnect. And I can't wait to see how they get through this, or if they can get through it. We shall see. So this episode was mostly heavy on Alaina and Chloe of it all. Yeah. So I can't wait to see and hear about the other ladies on the show. Get to peek into their life and their situation and what they got going on. So yeah, I really enjoyed episode 1. If you have not seen this new show called Hard and Hustle Houston, it's on OWN network. It's fresh and new, and I'm interested in it. So yeah, y'all should check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really good to me. So hey, give it a shot. Um yeah, this is the end for me. Lunch break is about over. So later tonight I'm doing a panel with Candy Love and Tamika's Den. We are going to talk about Sisters. The new episode of Sisters come on tonight. So we do a live after show discussion about the episode that just aired. So yeah, so come back later tonight. Check us out. We going live. Talk about the latest episode of Tyler Perry's Sisters on BET. Yeah, so I will see y'all later or in the next one. Okay. Bye, y'all.